Hello comrades, Commissar bro here today with Superpower 2, how to play as Kyrgyzstan. That's right, Kyrgyzstan's actually a pretty easy country to play as, all things considered. Or is it? I don't know. As you can see, their budget's already really low. Like, I mean, things aren't going too well for the Kyrgyzstani people over here. I don't really know if that's how you say that. But we're going to try to help them out of their situation. Plus, this has been a country that's actually been requested a lot, and I just never got around to doing it. So I figured, hey, why not go ahead and give it a shot now, right? So we're going to put a government up to right there. We're going to turn down research. Everything's else is already kind of low. We want to keep telecom right there. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Now we're going to go here, and as you can see, we have an incredibly high inflation. So we need to fix that shit. What are we going to put this up to? I'm thinking the good 20%. Yeah, that's good. Alright, 20%. And then we'll take our personal income tax and we'll raise those to a much higher level. What is it, 665? Oh, absolutely not. Let's do 74. 74 is always a good number. Oh, and look at that. We're still not making enough money. Well, once we get inflation down, which it should absolutely tumble with this ridiculously high interest level we've got here, 26. That is just ludicrous. See, look, it went down 0.5, 0.2, and we can just watch our balance go down. So again, this is not really a hard one to play as. It is kind of, it could be messed up very easily. And we're just going to get rid of tourism. We're not making anything off tourism to justify keeping that around. We could bring down healthcare a bit more. I never was much of a fan of healthcare. Yeah, we'll bring that down a bit. We could bring down propaganda. Let's see what our relationship is with the rest of the world while our inflation goes down. Non-existent, as is everyone else in this game. That's one thing I really don't like about this newest version of Superpower 2 compared to the old one. Like, the old one, diplomatic relations were a lot more... You could piss people off easier, yet you could also make people happy easier. Plus, you could do things like peaceful annexation through the multi-mod. So, like, they said it was in this version, but it's clearly not. Basically, what peaceful annexation was is you could get a country up to, like, 85 or 95 or something, and then you could just send them a treaty, a peaceful annexation treaty, and it would incorporate your you would join countries together. Because in real life, if two countries like each other that fucking much, like, seriously, if the diplomatic relations are that good between two countries, and there is a beneficial, mutual reason that joining together would be a good idea, then yeah, I could totally see that happening. I'm sure it's happened multiple times in the past, and I probably just can't think of a good example right now. But my point remains is, you know, I like that it was in there in the game, and it meant you could win the game without having to build an army at all. And it was really cool. Like, I don't know. I mean, that changes it up. Because within this game, you know, it's so military heavy focused in terms of, you know, if aside from role playing, of course, if you're just playing it, like conquering other countries, it's kind of, you know, that's the thing that did today. That's just what happens. And look at that. We're actually making a positive profit. Once inflation gets down. God, it is dropping slow. For such a high interest level, that's dropping really slow. That's concerning as to why our inflation would be so high. But look at our unemployment rate is 16.8. Our below the poverty line is 71.9. Yeah. I don't know. There's not really a lot to say about this. You're waiting for the inflation to go down. Once inflation gets down, and I'm pretty sure we could drop this down to like 0 now, and it would still keep dropping. So we're going to do that. We're going to drop it to 0 now. Yeah, there we go. To allow our economic health to go up a little bit, because our economic health is really low. And I'm going to bring down taxes by 0.5. Our approval rating's really low. Is there anything we can change to make the people happy? Probably not. Apparently, Kyrgyz and Russian are the official languages. I don't care much about that. Could we do same-sex marriage? Would that make you people happy? Oh, corruption's rising. That's not good. Alright, so we should probably put a little bit of money there. Probably put a little money there. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get that done. Who's actually, I wonder who's sending me that foreign aid. Let's see if we can't find it. Treaties. Economic partnership, human development, collaboration, economic aid. It's probably that one. Let's see, is there any more? No? Is that the only one? Yeah, that's the only one. Alright. Okay. So yeah. Yeah, I mean that's about it. And we got our inflation down to 3%. We're making a little bit of money. We're paying off our debt. And economic health is rising. So is our resources. So basically from this point on, our country should, relatively speaking, should continue to grow. If you want to put money into the budget and just do that, you can. If you want to go a more diplomatic route and try to get your diplomatic relations up with some other richer country, you can do that. Or alternatively, if you wanted to militarily kick your neighbors' asses, if you had enough money, you could. Like, I would probably, I would go for Tajikistan first, and then I would go through Afghanistan, because nobody likes Afghanistan anyway, really, so, you know, you could go through there, no problem. Bada bing, bada boom. As long as you don't piss anybody off too bad. Now, if you piss people off too bad, you're not going to have a very good time. But, yeah, then I would basically, like I said, I would take that country, and then take over Tajikistan, then come down, take Afghanistan, take Turkmenistan, and then Uzbekistan, and then the Kazakhstan. So basically you have one giant Stan Republic, one Stan Empire, under Stan, and forevermore Stan. Sorry, I'm like in a loop saying Stan here. Anyway, this has been Commissar Bro. Thanks so much for watching. I hope this video helps you out a little bit, you know, with the playing as the little bit poorer, harder to play countries. I have quite a few countries on my list right now, and my birthday is tomorrow, so I make no guarantees that I'm going to be getting them all done anytime soon. But I do want to try to do like a Superpower game once a week. And you know, I might actually start doing something like Superpower Sunday or something. That sounds pretty badass, doesn't it? Superpower Sunday. I think I'm going to do that. Anyway, this has been Commissar Bro, and I will see you next time.